Hello, today is the anniversary in 1932 of the granting of a patent to George Carwadine. He was a car designer, and when he was working on the suspension of motor vehicles, he came across something which he thought might also have a domestic application. And so it was on this day in 1932 that he was awarded a patent for his angle poise lamp. The angle poise lamp, of course, is enormously useful as a practical item. But I think too it's an interesting metaphor, an interesting symbol of how we might be as human beings, because it gets a perfect balance alongside maximum flexibility. And I think we want in our lives to get the perfect balance, the balance between time for ourselves and time for others, between time using our bodies and time using our minds, between work and leisure. There's a whole lot of areas where we want to get the right balance in order to feel fulfilled in our lives. But we also want to be flexible. We want to be able to respond in the moment to things that we might do which we hadn't planned. We want to be on the lookout for new relationships or new developments in ones that already exist. We want to be willing to take risks. We want to have open minds. And so I think the perfect balance and maximum flexibility of an angle poise lamp symbolises what many of us would like for ourselves. And so it's interesting to see how it's achieved in the lamp by the use of the spring. The spring has to be just the right tautness. It can't be too taut, too tight, or you can't move it. It can't be too slack, or the angle poise lamp collapses. And so we need to get just that right amount of tension inside us. If we're too tense, if our bodies tighten up, we begin to be less effective. On the other hand, if we're too laid back, if we're not keeping our eyes open, if we're not interested in what's going on out around us, there's so much we might miss. And so I think it's worth looking at our lives to see, have we achieved that right tension in our bodies, that the right amount of alertness that will enable us both to be perfectly balanced, but also to have the maximum flexibility.